Welcome to another episode of the podcast slash stream. I'm not sure what this is yet, but if you're new here, my name is Jonathan Cabrera. I'm a filmmaker and content creator. If you're into that kind of stuff, you can follow me here on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube. And yeah, I make weekly videos. So today we're going to be talking about how to handle criticism. Now, yeah, there are a lot of different ways to take criticism, give criticism. To me, it's like an opinion, or, it can be helpful in a way, or, you could just kind of come off as a dick. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, Iggy. Hi, Emily. How are you guys? Good morning. We are going to be talking about criticism. Please, if you guys want to, feel free to chime in. Tell me about your experiences. I'm going to be talking about my experiences, how to give constructive criticism, why it's important, honestly, to give constructive criticism. And we're going to be breaking down a couple of my videos that honestly could, I'm going to give criticism to myself. We are our own worst critics. So yeah. And I'm also going to be breaking down comments that I've got on my YouTube channel that are not helpful at all. We're going to find comments that are either constructive or just people being dicks. So yeah, let's talk about it. First off, what is criticism? Basically, criticism is Siren. Thank you so much for the sub. Been loving the streams lately, Jay. Excited for this one. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. We're going to be talking if you didn't hear, we're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about criticism and basically what is criticism. I feel like criticism, or you guys can tell me what you feel like criticism is, and I'll read it out loud for the listeners. And I feel like it's a form, it's an opinion. It's an opinion that's either going to be helpful or not helpful. And I guess if it's not helpful, actually, that's bad criticism. Bad criticism is, for example, me shooting a drone video and I'm showing it to you guys, and instead of, saying something positive, you kind of just go, it just looks like, this doesn't look good. I don't like the angle you shot it at. It's really bad. Do better. And I'm kind of just like this, like, oh, okay, do better. All right. That's bad criticism. Like, you didn't like the video. You didn't receive it well. It didn't sit with you. And you're kind of like just in this limbo of thinking, that doesn't help. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't help me feel good, and then what's good criticism? So good criticism would be, you see my drone video, okay? And basically, I've got a shot that is just, zooming in on the landscape. We're going in, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You love it. And the good criticism would be, Jay, this could be anybody. It could be Iggy, Emily, it could be even Siren. Jay, I really like this shot, but I think if you kind of moved to the left a little bit in a, kind of like a circling motion, I think that would be a better shot. I think I would get a better perspective of the whole landscape instead of just seeing one moving forward motion. While you're, turning the camera like this, slowly rotating it, I get to see everything. And then me, in return, I'll be like, hey, you know what? That is a good idea. That's a very, very good idea. So that's good criticism. I think it's just, some people are more blunt, you know what I mean? Actually, you know what? That wasn't good criticism, I don't think. No, actually, yeah, that is. You're complimenting the shot, you're liking it. And then we have constructive criticism, which is pretty much the example of good criticism. It's basically suggesting something better. You know what I mean? Not suggesting something better, giving me an idea to make it better or maybe improve on something, you know, breaking down a shot that is, I sometimes like blunt, to be honest. I'm like, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, but it's like, blunt isn't telling you what you're doing wrong. You know, people being blunt, it's like, this doesn't look good. That's blunt, but it's not helpful. Like, what you want is constructive criticism. You don't want people to be blunt like that, because that's kind of coming off like as a dick. You know what I mean? You want constructive criticism. I crave constructive criticism, but I rarely get it. Well, that's okay. So the problem with, I think it can be blunt, straightforward, and still be constructive. Okay. Hold up. All right. So, okay. I answered Iggy's. I crave constructive criticism, but rarely get it. Okay. So, for me to give you constructive criticism, it's a little tough because you bake, you cook, you do all this stuff, right? So you're gonna have to get it from people that are actually gonna give you that constructive criticism. You gotta find people in, you know, your realm. So that's probably the problem with that, Emily, that's why people aren't giving you constructive criticism. But, you know, I mean, I do dabble in the kitchen, so if I do see something wrong, I could say something, not wrong, but like, hey, you know, maybe you're using peanut oil when you should actually be using canola oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's constructive. And I could probably say, to make it constructive and not sound negative, it'll give you a crispier chicken and a browner coat. You know what I mean? Something like that. That's constructive. I think you can be blunt, straightforward, and still be constructive. Okay, Siren, give me an example of being blunt and then being constructive. Okay? Take, for example, one of my drone videos. Give me an example, say it to me, and I want to see. Okay, for example, he has it. Stream reviews with Jay. Yeah, I'm going to break down everybody's stream. Moza, I didn't like the tilt of your hat or something, you know what I mean? I just think that I am a people pleaser, to be honest, and it's really bad when I feel like I'm always incorrect. Okay. No, it doesn't mean that you're always incorrect, though. Yeah, I mean, maybe you think you're incorrect, but I haven't seen you really say anything or do anything wrong, Iggy. For example, for the drone shot example, I think it would be blunt and constructive to say, I thought the zooming in shot really fell flat and didn't use the full potential of that landscape. I think panning left or right during the zoom would do a better job of showing the whole scene. Provided. Okay, that's constructive criticism. That's not blunt. Blunt to me is pretty much saying, this drone shot doesn't look good. It sucks. Like, and then you're kind of just like, it's blunt. It kind of throws you off. You know, it's like, it just didn't look good. I didn't like it. That to me is blunt. Siren, you gave me a constructive. That's constructive. And I'm also going to take note of that. I'm going to take note of that. I mean, my food is usually perfect. Okay, so, all right. So if you think your food is perfect, Emily, then you don't want constructive criticism. But constructive criticism on my photography, filming, content making, all over stream vibe. Okay. That I can actually give constructive criticism to. I can actually give constructive criticism to photography and filming. In my opinion, I think it's blunt in the fact I straight up said I didn't like the shot as opposed to only providing the constructive part. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll agree with you. I agree with you. Like, I agree with your opinion. You're right. It's blunt. It does make sense. I thought the zooming in shot really fell flat and I used the full potential of the landscape. Actually, no, because look, you didn't say I didn't like the shot. You said it fell flat. It's the way you use, it's the way you talk that helps with the criticism. You know what I mean? There's definitely a gray area, but the way you said it to me, I didn't take offense. Like, you actually said it very respectfully and nice. You know what I mean? being blunt is very present with tone, or is it percent or present with tone and choice of words? No, that's exactly right. Because if you said, I'm gonna read it again, but in the way that you actually meant. I thought the zooming in shot, I didn't really like it. So I didn't see any potential of the landscape, and I think panning left or right during the zoom would do a better job. So I switched your words around a little bit, but it sounded like more just like, ugh. Also true. Some people may take offense to me saying the shot fell flat while you did. Yeah, okay. So there's also a mindset. I wanted to talk about mindset in this particular subject. So me being a filmmaker, Emily being a chef, Moza being a filmmaker, there are these particular mindsets you have to have, and this goes for you as well, Siren. I don't know what you do. And you, Iggy, there's a mindset, and, in film school, kids had these mindsets where basically you're stuck in it, and you don't open yourself to any type of opinion, any type of criticism. You're like, my way is the right way. The textbook says it's the right way. This has to be right. And I think that's not really right. I think that's wrong. And it's literally sitting there in class having people break down your films. It's tough. It's literally tough. We're gonna watch some of my stuff and we can all break it down here and be like, yo, that looked like trash, this was garbage. But when you're sitting there in a room and you hear people go, okay, so your film did not make any sense at all. I liked this shot and this shot. The actors were all right. I didn't really believe them. People are gonna go, you don't know what you're talking about. My actors were great. My shots were perfect. This was lit well. I've seen people kind of like break down and they're just like, no. They have to always be right. And for me personally, I work with people on editing different projects, and I'll break that down right now. I roast me, guys. I will cry but still be taking notes. For me, so I have 3 different clients I'll talk about right now. I think filmmaking, this is Siren, I think filmmaking is definitely an art form. So there's a lot of opinion in the mix, but as you said, there's definitely some degree of things objectively done well / poorly. Absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. And so as a filmmaker, as an editor, my job is to give you a product, give you an end result, give you a video that you want, you like, that you're going to show the client. These people are my clients that I help out, and then they have their clients that they show the product to. Basically, I'm here to help make them look good. But I have to literally listen to criticism, constructive or not. It can be really terrible. I've had moments where, so I work for 3 different people. I work for a fashion makeup company, I work for a commercial company, and I work for another like YouTube channel that I do like interviews and stuff for. So breaking down the fashion and makeup one, I just sent in a couple of edits that were really good to me. Then they told me, hey, change this, and this. Give me more examples of this. So I had to make more videos. So in total, they told me to make 3 videos. I ended up with 9. They ended up asking me for 9 videos. And they liked each one. Some I had to change, some I had to fix. The client that they sent it off to, the 9 videos, I just found this out yesterday. The client liked none of those 9 videos. We're not using any of those 9 videos because they didn't like it. They said it didn't fit their brand and it wasn't going to work. Now, what the client could have actually said was, they say, we don't really like these videos for our brand. can you make these changes, so on and so forth. And we would go from there. We would make different, we would make changes and make it work for the client. But see, they didn't give us any constructive feedback. What do they want? How can we make this better and work for their brand? That's just, we don't know. You know what I mean? So it's not constructive there. Going on to the commercial work that I do, the person that I work with, super cool, awesome. They give me work, they take care of me, all that stuff. But when it comes down to me putting in an opinion, being constructive, saying this or that, they are stuck in this mindset where they are the only person right. They're right. I have to do it their way. Even if it's wrong, I have to do it. I have to do what they want, how they want it. And the way that they make commercials or they they do these projects, it's the way that we would do it in film school. And that's a problem because film school is a foundation. And in this foundation, you need to always have that foundation, but you also have to break away from it. It's, in my opinion, I feel like people stick with it and they still stick with it, move on, do something different, be better. It's difficult. Thank you for the hydrate. I have only coffee here, so. And yeah, when it comes down to being constructive, collaborating, it's very difficult for me to do that with people because the people that I work with have this mindset. And it's tough. So it's just a process, And yeah, let's go into something a little more fun before we continue. Let's look at some comments that I do receive on my YouTube channel. Let's read comments. Let's see if they're constructive. Let's see if they help out, if they're rude. You know what I mean? I've got comments that we can just go through and look and see, We can see examples. Oh God, the comments I got on MB videos, give me Modest Box. Got it. Modest Box. Yeah, I got it. So let's check out some comments. I'm gonna read some. It's okay if you don't see them. I got chat right here. Maybe I can move myself over here, even though chat's like, Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move myself back. Who cares? I got it. I know what Modest Box is. Okay. So. I could zoom. Constructive. Hold on. I gotta delete some comments. Okay. So. Let's look at some of these comments. Let's see. I'll find some. Let me make sure. I want to see all of them. Okay, so check this out. This goes for be able to delete my toxic comments from Jay's videos. Imagine. Okay, so this is from, I'm not going to say their channel or anything, but this is from a video, how to sell drone footage for money. So this guy comments, yeah, but who buys it? Names and not just Shutterstock. I tried that. It's not worth the electricity to charge my batteries. So this guy's saying that selling stock footage isn't worth his batteries. In response, I say, I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully for some people, they are able to make money off of stock footage. Regardless, if it's $20, it's still $20 more than you started with. My point of making the stock footage videos is, here is how to do it. Create your clips, upload them. If you make money, you make money. If you don't, then you don't. But it's not a waste of time because it's a possibility. I've actually made money from stock footage. Then he responds back after the $20 comment. Not really, I'm self-employed already and make $75 an hour, which is cheap in my profession. I don't know what his profession is. So if I take time off to do this and get paid 25 bucks, I've lost money and that's spitting in my face. Okay? That's tough for me, but I'm like, okay, I've honestly not met anybody making a living to support themselves, let alone a family of 4 selling pictures. I never claimed to, actually make a living off of this. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of stock footage up, but I'm uploading. Like, you've got to upload a lot. And, sometimes I'll get a ding on my phone and it's like, hey, you just made 50 bucks. And I'm like, okay, cool, off of one clip. And then I say to him, then don't worry about it. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't want to go back and forth and argue with the guy, which is pretty crazy to me. Yeah, it sounds like this commentator isn't the demographic for the video if he's already making $75. Yes. Guy thinks stock photos are an instant livable wage. I have no idea. Like, that's crazy to me. I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, go away. I could be a dick too. Like, I could be like, hey, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, I could tell him, like, hey, get out of here. Get out of here. They definitely had a bad morning. They did. And yeah, I actually went on his YouTube channel. No comment. So here's another comment. I'm gonna say the person. Shout out to WES Wesley Entertainment Studios. Thank you for the amazing comment. Next up, the silent roast. Next up, we've got the drone experiment. Now, this is on flying a drone in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. This was a recent video that I put out. This might be constructive / whatever. I don't know. So you guys tell me, is this constructive? This music is such a downer when looking at such amazing footage. May I suggest something a little more light and fun? That said, I'm reading a lot about drones being illegal in Mexico, don't have issues with that, just whatever. And then my comment in response is, be sure to check the GeoZone on the DJI app, make sure it's safe to fly and whatnot. And I said, good luck in Isla Mujeres, because that's actually where he's going. So I think that's a good example of blunt and constructive. Okay, it is definitely blunt and constructive. Kind of, they come off very negative tone, could have been better. Okay, so Siren, I think this is a little too blunt. I think it's somewhere in the realm of what you're saying. So for me personally, how I took it, I was like, nah, you're right, because I'm a little sad, on the inside. So I like to make sad songs that kind of sound beautiful and stuff. So he's hitting the nail on the head. Like, he knows what's going on. But yeah, that's just how I make videos, and I don't let it get to me. I don't think this one was too bad. I don't think it was great either, but how could they have said it better? Okay, let's break it down. How could they have said it better? Hey, I really enjoyed the video. The footage was so amazing, but for me, the footage was a little bit of a downer, and I'm just going off the top of my head. The footage was a little bit of a downer, and something a little more light and fun would have made me feel better. Maybe it's making them feel sad. You know what I mean? Maybe they want to hear something happy. And if I had something like that, yeah, downer's the issue. Yeah, maybe that is what the issue is. Kind of saying that, huh? The music dragged me down into a dark place. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's something like that. It's just the wording, you know. It's all about the wording. Let's keep seeing. Let's keep looking. Okay, that's a lot of me. No, I'm not spamming. I'm just putting in my Discord. Hey, what's up, Signs? So, we're talking about constructive criticism today. And so, let's talk about like kind of backhanded comments. You know, I I make videos and I've barely just started getting subscribers. And one of the comments that really bother me is, damn, you deserve more subs. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of one of these comments that make me feel like that there's something wrong either with the algorithm or my videos, or somebody's not seeing it. So, you know, it's kind of feels like a backhanded comment. How was your stream last night? Was in there when you said you're not playing this game again. It was I'm good, bro. At work. How are you, man? How's work? I'm great, bro. I work in my office. In the office. You know, the sub ones, you deserve better, my bro. That's like something too. Why the band? Also, you're underrated. You know, it's kind of like cool. It's like weird. I don't know. Trying to find some more negative comments because I know I've had some. This channel is so underrated. Not really criticism, more like just slaps in the face. That's how I feel. You could have used a better GPU, maybe a RX 580 or a 1650. Okay. So this one's... Check this out. So this one is for a drone video for flying a drone in Los Angeles. It's pretty popular. People respond to it. Wait a second. This guy actually responded back kindly and I did not see it. So this is the comment for, can you fly a drone in Los Angeles? This is the guy or a girl. Your scenarios are a bit off. Most drones worthy of being registered have all kinds of sensors that really won't make them crash into buildings. And you just said basically 2 rules. All the rest was filling in the gaps and really nonsense BS. Sorry, dude, work it up. I respond back, oof, thanks for the feedback. It's a learning process. And he responded back to me, I did not realize this. Jonathan Cabrera, thank you very much for your work though. You're making the work others aren't, so we just have to comment. Just do a bit more research so you don't lose credibility. Fuck kindness always. Mostly wins. Keep it up. That is actually very nice of this person. I was not expecting that. Why is nobody chatting if you have X amount of viewers? Where's everybody at? Head ass. Right? What do you say to that? People who say comments like that are definitely where my hug at type of people. Yeah, I mean, you know. Yo, where my hug at though? So this was actually good constructive criticism to me. And he even commented back saying that I was doing something well. And if this video, I'm going to go back and watch this video and kind of break it down myself and see where I can actually improve it. What an criminally underrated channel. See, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how to respond to that either. Like, thank you. Thanks for telling me that my channel is small and shitty. Also, some people scare me where they comment, fuck regulations, I fly where I want. Alright, we're looking good. I don't see anything else negative at the moment. That's actually it. I'm actually back at the end. But, you know, those are examples of comments that are just not helpful. Your hug is... Thank you, Simon, for the hug. Appreciate it, man. I feel that. I get comments on my TikTok like, you should have way more followers. Like, okay, thank you for saying you like the content, but, like, it kind of downplays the work. Yeah, I mean, I put in to get the size I'm at now. Yeah, like, it just doesn't... It doesn't make any sense. Also, this isn't loading right. Hugs for everyone. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, it's just... It's that's a gray area to me, honestly. It's a gray area when people say that. Let's actually find my most unliked video. That would be cool, right? I want to see what my most unliked video is, which I don't know if I can actually see that. Filter. Hello, mate. What's up, churros? How are you? Well, let's see if we break down a vlog. What was this vlog? A lot of these I don't remember. Flying a drone. Hey everyone, so right here, the audio from the YouTube video actually got muted on Twitch, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it myself. Basically, this is just a vlog of me, and I wanted to give myself constructive criticism. And really, we're watching it, and it's not really telling us a whole bunch. Like, there's not really a story to it, and the format is kind of out of, you know, order, and I think I would definitely format this differently. We're watching it, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm not really talking about anything. I mentioned like getting gas or something, and that could be kind of like a conflict, but it has nothing to, you know, relate to the story. You know, it's about me flying a drone in LA, and as I'm like looking through the video, you know, when I talk, I'm not really, you know, saying anything important. I'm not saying anything that's like gonna actually help the viewer or entertain the viewer. And yeah, that's kind of just the thing here. You know, basically I'm still just talking about nothing. I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, format my channel. Nowadays I actually do have a format on my channel, and you know, it was just really funny to me. Like, just going back at it, it's kind of cringy to watch, and it doesn't really make sense to me. That's probably why I removed this video, because, you know, I mean, look at me. I'm not really into it right now anyways. I feel like if it was good, then I would have kept it up. I would have, you know, got more views on it. It's kind of more clickbaity more than anything, and it just doesn't really show any drone footage of LA, which is also another problem. It's not really teaching you anything as the viewer. So yeah, I'm kind of just breaking it down right now, saying that, you know, there is no story. It doesn't make any sense. In a little bit, I will, you know, break down how it should be formatted. The colors off, I'm kind of like criticizing it myself, like giving myself constructive criticism. I think I would have definitely formatted this differently. And I think I'm going a little bit further and checking if there is actually any drone footage. And I want to see. I don't think I actually got a lot. I didn't really know the rules or regulations either, which was pretty irresponsible of myself. So yeah, I'm just watching it and drinking coffee. The color's off. I made it widescreen. I'm not sure how much footage this actually is. I definitely see some mess ups in my shots, which is really funny for me to look back on. There wasn't enough footage. There was definitely not enough footage in this video. It's pretty clickbaity. It's about 4 minutes long, it looks like, and it just was not worth it. I'm talking to the chat. I think they're kind of just like, yeah, this is different. You know, we are our own hard critics. Why are the comments turned off? The comments are turned off because this video isn't, you know, live. You can see here that my text just doesn't look right either. I don't use Twitter. I don't use Instagram. I don't use Snapchat. That whatever it is, the social tag, it's not even usable. I've never had that tag actually. So yeah, I think I would do just, I've already pretty much remade this video. So me, rewatching it, it's kind of like a good wake up call to see like my progression, see how, actually see that I've gotten better with the drone. And then it hasn't been a waste of time. Also, it's pretty funny to see how long my hair was. But yeah, this content, it's really cringy. It's really tough for me to watch. It's tough for me to voice over me talking, watching myself. It's really weird. The gas story just doesn't make sense. I don't even know where I know what shoot I was doing, but I don't know how far I was from downtown LA. And I don't think it was that important for me to actually go all the way down to downtown LA. It definitely wasn't worth it. This was more of a clickbait thing. And yeah, if you guys want to see a better video of LA, definitely check out my latest stuff. I think honestly this video didn't do good because it was kind of just a waste of time. There wasn't anything too spectacular about it. But yeah, that's just my input. I just wanted to do a voiceover for this part, and back to me while streaming. I don't know the format, so let's do a drone introduction shot, introduction of myself, then my experience flying a drone in downtown, and if I could also help myself out a little bit. This sequence is not that long. It's like 10 seconds. And my dumbass, I remember this now, I used a LUT, so that's why everything looks blue and weirdly cinematic. Also, I don't use black bars anymore because black bars are weird. Like, they just, what? Also, right here, I mess up the turn. So I'm clearly like new at flying a drone as well. So I can even see that I left it in. Also, brush your hair. Come on. Like, yeah. Brush your hair. I like the trimmed beard though. I have that right now. Yo, hey Puff. How you doing, man? Welcome in, by the way. Guys using Slenderman font. Dude, I'm done. That's funny. Look at that. I don't have a font yet. LOL. Did you ever get gas? No, I had to walk everywhere that day. Jay has not driven a car ever since this video. He's still running on empty to this day. His car is still in the intersection of Sunset and Highland. It is. So, yeah, that video, definitely something. Let's check out another video. This one right here, this vlog right here that says I didn't make it, it's about me trying to get gas again. Why I made that? Because I thought I could do something clickbaity. We're gonna break down. We are going to break down. I don't know what to break down. Actually, you know what? Let's break down a later video. Peru. Let's see the progression from then to now. So we're gonna break down a vlog. What vlog though? Actually, let's look at the Can You Fly a Drone in Los Angeles? The most current one. I want to actually see what this... Visiting out of town. Time to... You'll be... See you... Okay, that's literally just me talking. Flying a drone is very tricky. And if you don't really... Alright, no, that's... I could break down like a big vlog, but let's see. My voice went really high. Let's watch this. Let's see. So this is a Guadalajara travel vlog. We're gonna break it down. That's the content we need. Getting cast part 15. Yes. So we're gonna break this down. We went to Guadalajara. Churros is in here. We got food. We've got the streets, coffee, drinking the coffee. Yummy. Got drone footage. If you're hearing that music, it's because I'm in Guadalajara, Mexico with Eileen right now. We're just exploring the city, but we actually came here because our friends invited us and we just wanted to check out Guadalajara. They were telling us how it is and how nice just everything is, the people, the food, and we just want to explore with them. They actually all came out, our friends came out for a wedding, so we babysat the kids for them. That's fine. How far into that was that? A minute in? Tacos. The frame looked really good there. That shot's really dark. I fixed the font. Okay, so guys, please chime in if there's anything that could possibly be fixed in this video. So I noticed a couple of things that were wrong. Unrelated, but did you ever worry about your drone falling and you losing it? Who said it hasn't fallen and I've broken it? So I'm always scared though. There have been times where it's related. I've actually lost signal and I can't see the perspective of the drone, and I've had to fly it back manually by using the map on the app itself. I've had to do that. So I'm at that level of bringing that shit back to me. show them the drone graveyard in your closet. Okay. later. There's a ton. So if I were to break this down, be constructive. I like the intro. I think I could have probably used a drone shot. No, actually this shot is perfect because it shows you where we are. It shows us in Guadalajara. It's giving you this whole wide, landscape. We start off with the food, breakfast, the nice cozy vibes. I really like that. So we're going to keep breaking it down. We're leaving, we're moving, we're in the city. Okay. This isn't actually Guadalajara, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, and this will only be here in this. This is actually Tequila, Mexico. This isn't Guadalajara, but it looks like Guadalajara. Actually, it doesn't, because Guadalajara had city. This is Guadalajara. I believe this is Tequila. So there's some inaccuracies. Let's take a moment. Let's pause right here. Look at churros right here. This is churros right here, everybody. Look at this. This scene should be in super slow motion. It's in slow motion though. This guy lying to his subs, shaking my head. Hey, stop. I'm actually gonna remake this video. So yeah, churros looking good. Shout out to churros. We've got some nice slow motion. We've got good pacing in the video. We're having a little snack. Now we're on to introductions. If you don't know who I am, I think this is it's better than the last video. We're looking at something that's a little more, just, I know what I'm doing now, in a sense. This is 2 years later. I don't know if I introduced my name, actually. We with them food. Guess how we just want because our friends invited us, and I don't know if I introduced myself. That music, it's because I'm in Guadalajara, Mexico. Okay, so I didn't introduce myself. I would suggest introducing yourself every video for new subscribers, new people who click on your videos. So there's something that I messed up with. I never introduced myself. The previous Can You Fly a Drone video, I think that was like 8 minutes or something. It was like a vlog, and it was just too long. And I think, honestly, people don't like super long videos. I don't want to sit there unless it's like in the background or I'm really into the person. You know what I mean? Like I really like their content. Flying a drone. Oh, okay, so check this out. So flying a drone in downtown LA was actually 4 minutes versus this about 3 minute video, which is crazy. I think we had one meal in Tequila, but that doesn't, make up for not being able to fly a drone in Guadalajara. But a lot of this stuff is just so nice. I think this is blurry. Those birds weren't in focus. I would have taken out that shot. I like all these shots, all these static shots showing Guadalajara. I think that's great. Showing the people around us and everything, which is perfect. I think everything's colored very well. This was really nice. Street performers. In this video you get like a nice sense of everything. There is a story here. It's us, going to Guadalajara, Tequila, experiencing the food, the people, the culture, pretty much everything. And I think that's what makes this video a lot better than the previous video. Drone shots are a little more dynamic. I think I tried doing a time lapse with my drone, and that's what this is right here. But what do you guys think? Is there anything that could be improved? Anything that's, what could be fixed here, guys? I think I could maybe stay a little bit longer on shots, you know? I know I show the food, but it's for a second. I think that I don't always have to, land on the specific beats of the music. I think that's something that I would tell myself if it was some type of constructive criticism from back then, Do you think this video should be around the same time as the LA one? No. Oh, should it be around the same time? It's a minute shorter, yeah. And I think a lot more comes across in a minute, A lot of my videos now are starting to be 4 minutes, 5 minutes, because there's not too much. It depends on how much I've filmed and how much, of a story is actually there. I think the downtown LA one can actually be shorter because of the gas station story. If I cut that out, it doesn't necessarily make it better, but it would make the narrative make more sense. I just finished the job. Now I'm flying a drone in LA. Here's the downtown LA footage. You know what I mean? It's a lot cleaner. So yeah, it would help, Let's see. So, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts on constructive criticism. We're kind of gonna start wrapping up here, and I think constructive, kind of like my final thoughts on this, are criticism. Take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? If somebody's telling you something, very negatively, it doesn't hurt to just nod your head like, okay. For example, hey Jay, I just saw your video. I didn't really like it. It wasn't that good. Your earlier stuff was better. Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Never hanging out with this fucker again. And then, there's constructive criticism. For example, with my stream now, let's say I get off and you guys all, hop in a call and we talk about this and you guys say, Jay, we like the stream, like the talk. This could be improved. Maybe talk about this next time a little bit in more detail. And we were kind of missing some information. You know what I mean? Like, that's constructive. Okay, guys, I really appreciate the feedback. I really do. I'll try this next time for stream, see how everybody responds. Or, a video, same thing. Jay, I liked how you filmed this, but I think if you went like this, man, definitely try this out. See how you feel about it. Can't hurt. And I'll be like, yeah, definitely sounds good, guys. I appreciate it, I'll try that out. What do you guys think about constructive criticism? What are your final thoughts before we close out this episode and stream? It's alright to take their thoughts into consideration, but other people can definitely be wrong or just straight up negative. You are absolutely correct, Siren. Absolutely correct, man. I really appreciate the opinions, the thoughts, everything here. You can say whatever you're feeling, whatever you think, and it'll be okay. Oh yeah, man. Happy to have you here. Christine and I love you. Hey, you guys. We are ending stream right now. We just finished talking about constructive criticism. Great stream, homie. I love you guys too. So, we are going to raid the only homie that we have, which is Ring Ring. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for chatting. My name is Jonathan Cabrera. If you enjoyed the stream, you can find more content like this on my YouTube. Give me a follow here and a sub on the YouTube channel. And I will see you in the next one.